Hell yeah. You're watching the Daily Dusty. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, happy Labor Day! Get out of your seat and say it with me! Woo! Hell yeah! Are you alive? Woo, 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 oh, oh. Love to all of you. Welcome to humanity's finest one-man show. You know what time it is. It's time for the Daily Dusty. And got a quick show for you guys tonight. Was a boring as fuck weekend. As always, I blame all of you. Get out there and try harder. But boring is good, folks. Boring is great. At least there's nothing horrible to report. Although there is one horrible thing that's not so horrible that I wish I could report. But we'll get there. Won't get ahead of myself. What'd you guys do this weekend? I didn't do too much, to be honest with you. First off, I checked out that new Alien Earth show. Now, I got to be honest. You know me, I hate everything. And I don't like alien movies. I think they're bad. They're not good to me. And I was skeptical, but it's a pretty good show, to be honest with you. You got to, get into it. But kind of a unique take on the whole aliens thing. I thought it was pretty good. I watched all 4 episodes, so not too bad. And been playing Night City. I've been in Night City in VR so much. That's Cyberpunk, for those of you who are uninitiated. Man, I'll be so sad when that game ends. Literally the greatest game ever made, y'all. So last night, Keanu Reeves possessed my body. And then I was up on stage playing with my band, and I was like, yeah, motherfucker! And I was just playing. I was there, and the crowd was in front of me cheering. It was badass, y'all. Man, I'll be so sad when it's fucking over. I'm going to beat it before too long. And greatest game ever made, though. Keanu Reeves. In some of the best movies ever made. I don't even know if he realizes that he's in the best game ever made. I don't even know if he's ever fucking played that game. But greatest game ever made, Cyberpunk. So you're going to fucking miss it. And that's all I got, folks. So let's go ahead and get this short show on the fucking road. As always, Superchats are open. I don't know if I was going to tune in tonight because, it's Labor Day. And all of you motherfuckers are laboring or whatever the fuck you do on Labor Day. I don't know. Drink, I guess. Either way. Super Chats, if you guys want to kick me off, Super Chats behind me, boom, there's a $sign. You click it, you type words and give money, and I read them. Super Chats, all right, sweet. Also, at the top of the page, you'll notice the QR code. Aim your phone at that on your camera, and it'll pop up a link to my PayPal. It says Tales of Woke still for some reason. That's me, though, baby. I'm Tales of Woke. And donate money on PayPal. I would appreciate it. All right, let's get the show, folks. Get it going. I'm going to start you guys off with, as usual, some Chud Classic. Hey, and folks, I don't know if you guys been on the internet this weekend, but the whole fucking internet was like, he dead. This motherfucker dead as shit. The #1 trending thing on all of Twitter was Trump was dead. He's dead as dog shit. And I didn't believe it, first of all, folks. Don't get me wrong. Ain't nothing killing this motherfucker. This motherfucker, he the devil. And just saying. But anyway, I was still with it. I was happy that everybody else is happy. All right, whatever it takes to make the humanity happy. I'm just glad to see everybody wants him dead. And reason they thought he was dead, folks, is because it's been like 4 or 5 days since this motherfucker showed himself in public. And Trump is a narcissist. He loves to be the center of attention all the goddamn time. Where he at, right? We was all fucking wondering. And so it's Labor Day. He gonna be out for the cameras for Labor Day. He always out for the cameras for Labor Day, right? Nothing. Trump nowhere to be found. So everybody's like, this motherfucker dead. First he comes out with a big bruise on his head, and then the doctor with MD went viral saying this motherfucker got like 6-8 months to live. Apparently it was 6-8 days because Trump clearly fucking dead. And everybody thoughts are right here all over the Twitter. Trump dead. And that was just one of them. Trump is dead. Where's Trump? That was all over my timeline. #1 tweeted thing this weekend. Trump dead. Everybody speculated about it. Of course, there was memes galore. Everybody was getting ahead of themselves, to be honest with you. Let me show you a few of the better memes that I saw. Once, this one's J.D. Vance walking to the Oval Office.
Hey, Mr. Krabs, I did it!
He ain't screaming. He's celebrating. You know, J.D. Vance going to celebrate as soon as he realizes Trump's dead. He gets to be president. Imagine the most boring couch fucking motherfucker to ever live gets to be president. Not the best of us, the least of us. Just the fucking hillbilly elegy guy. You ever see that movie? It sucks. A guy who wrote one shitty book, he gets to be fucking president because that's who we are as a fucking country. Anyway, nobody passes away like me. People say, sir, you have the greatest death in history, maybe ever. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone loves when I die. I'm the best dyer. And what else we got on here? This guy, I guess it's from that movie, supposedly the worst movie ever made, War of the Worlds with Ice-T. I guess they made this during the pandemic, and the whole thing is just him staring at his computer, doing like video chats with people. Sounds bad. I didn't watch it. Anyway, switching between Twitter, the White House website, and the Pentagon Pizza Index. So, you guys know what the Pentagon Pizza Index? Apparently, when there's major catastrophes happen, like it's a war or some dead president, motherfucker, Pentagon buys a lot of pizza. So you can tell what the fuck is going to happen if you just pay attention how many pizzas are sold around the Pentagon. Apparently, pizza index is through the fucking roof. I was like, yay, they eating all the pizzas because he's dead as shit. And I wanted to believe I'm fucking goddamn Scully and Mulder combined into one. And yeah, how scrolling feels tonight. We was all checking in on the pizza index. And Joe Biden outliving Trump would be the funniest thing ever, especially since Joe Biden died like 5 years ago, pretty much. He's just a corpse. And they weekend at Biden him. But now they weekend at Trump him now. And yeah, the Pentagon pizza orders are on peak numbers. Yes. Paul Revere, everybody, red alert, pizza through the fucking roof. Hell yeah. And that not Americans are like, how do you know he's dead? And everybody's like, because of pizza, of course. We're Americans. It's pizza, right? That's how we judge everything in this country. We're very serious people. Got to check out the fucking pizzas. And then more memes over here on this one. Let's see what we got on this one. Oh, yeah. I just woke up and Trump and Daddy Shape pretending, please be real. Please be, motherfucker. Yeah. Oh, my God. Why is LeBron a little child? I don't know, but I love it. And I like they brought Dokes back. Dokes from Dexter. You ever see Dexter? Dexter, best show on TV. But originally, when it first came out, it was the best show on TV then. And Dokes was the only motherfucker who knew what was up. Spoiler alert. And here's Dokes. When you know Trump is dead, but you can't prove it. Surprise, motherfucker! Dokes is on to you. He can give me the creeps, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. Go do some creepy shit, Dexter. I'm on to you, motherfucker. You give me the creeps. And this one, I'll go ahead and click on Twitter. We'll do this one for real. No confirmation needed. If the tweet says Trump is dead, it gets my like in the story. And yeah, that's how they was doing, folks. Every post that said Trump was dead, straight to the top. Boom, baby. Like a fucking rocket. Everybody was doing it. It was the big new thing. Everybody was in love with the thought of the death of Trump. And man, I was hanging on by a thread, yo. I didn't believe for 1 second, but a boy can hope, can he? And so of course, Trump tweeted. Basically, this is proof of life on his Truth Social. Never felt better in my life, which I thought he's dead. He's definitely dead. Okay, now if he would have said, I'm not feeling so good, then it's Trump. I would have been like, oh, Trump is feeling great. Because everything he says is a fucking lie. It's always the opposite, right? If Trump said he was going to live forever, then I think he was dead. But if he said he was dead, I think he's going to live forever. And he's like, I never felt better in my life, which is, I don't know. It seems like somebody who's not feeling that great would say, to be honest with you, if it's Trump. Anyway. And then, I don't know what everyone is talking about. Bro looks great. He doesn't look like he saw that husk at all. So he went out today to play some golf. And it was weird because usually he loves being around the press. Usually he loves talking to them. But the press weren't allowed anywhere near him today, folks. He didn't take any questions. And then he would play golf with his granddaughter. And usually they're allowed to sit out there and watch him play golf. No press was allowed anywhere fucking near him today, which is weird. And then he walked out there looking like this. And it don't look too good to me, y'all. I'm just saying. Looked like he might have had a stroke. Look a little bit like John Fetterman. He got the John Fetterman thing going on. And now we got AI that can enhance this shit. Zoom in, AI enhance. Oh my God, he all swollen up. What's wrong with this fucking eye, AI? And if AI is enhanced, you can believe AI, y'all. AI is for real. And this enhanced photo's accurate. What the actual fuck is going on with his face? That's just how he looks. He just all bloated, miserable, Or maybe it's a body double. A lot of people thought it was a body double. I don't believe that, but who knows? It's Trump, so you never know what the fuck's going on. It's a crazy goddamn world. And look at Trump's left eye. He definitely had a stroke, and it looks like he had a stroke to me. It was a teeny tiny stroke. And come on, stroke. You had one job. Finish the fucking job. Do it. God damn it. And I don't know what everybody said, to be honest with you, though. In my opinion, he looks better than ever. I don't see anything wrong. Just normal ass, everyday Trump. What are you people even talking about? He looks great. Next up, funniest possible outcome, though, is if he's actually still alive but a vegetable. And here he is. He's driving off from playing golf. And he don't look too good, to be honest with you. He looked like, where am I? I'm supposed to wave at the people. I don't know. Oh, no. Hopefully he's half brain dead. He was half a tard anyway. Hopefully he's a full tard now. I'm just saying, full tard Trump. That's what I'm praying for. And then people are posting other proofs of life, though. I don't know if it's true or not. So this is one of his fans, one of his friends. This is John Lovett's impersonator motherfucker. Posted this yesterday and said, I swear I took this picture of Trump today. I took it today. And I guess it's true, folks. But then people was looking at the picture. And they was like, hey, how come the lady in the mirror don't have this picture behind her in the mirror? That's odd. Now, maybe it's just the angle. Maybe there's some kind of logical explanation for why the picture in the mirror is a fucking vampire not showing up. Oh, no, I'm not in conspiracy theories, y'all. Maybe just a bad angle or something. Don't know. Anyway, people say it was debunked. It's probably real. He probably fine, y'all. I can't get my hopes up too much. He has like the best medicine money can fucking buy. So, he'll probably fucking live forever. But one of my favorite memes, is he dead yet?
No.
No, he's not dead yet. And I feel you on that one. We all feel that one. He's not dead yet. But yet, baby. No, he's not dead. No, not yet, baby. We're getting there. Patience, little baby. Okay, I feel you. Okay, but we'll get there. He's at the average age that a fat white man dies in this country. So keep the hope alive. And I'm just saying, folks. Remember when everybody was doing this? All the cult members were wearing the little bandage on their ears, and hopefully, when he dies, they'll just want to kill themselves with him. You think? I think that they should just bury these motherfuckers with him. Like they did the emperors. Just put his whole cult in there, seal up the tomb. Nothing of value was lost. Who's with me? Oh, no. Come on, cult members. Prove your loyalty. What else we got? Always a tweet, though, folks. Hypocrites. That's all they goddamn are. Hypocrites. Bridget Gabriel incensed that we'd all want Trump dead. She's like, it's sickening, you sick motherfuckers, to see so many leftists on social media spreading false rumors about our president and his health. The Democrats have no class, you classless motherfuckers. And you know who else ain't got no class? Bridget Gabriel, who was wondering, is Joe Biden alive? Where Joe Biden at? Where Biden? Remember you guys doing that? We just copying you motherfuckers. Yeah, we let the class just like you motherfuckers. We ain't got no class. When you go low, we go to fucking hell. That's all I know. We go dig a hole of fucking China, get beneath you motherfuckers, because that's the only way you get elected in America, apparently. So do what you got to do, I guess. Then part of his proof of life today, he tweeted out that he is going to give Rudy Giuliani the Medal of Freedom, because why not, right? Remember, Rudy went to the Four Seasons landscaping because they accidentally thought they were booking the Four Seasons hotel and they accidentally booked the wrong place and they went through it. Crazy motherfucker, just like, hey, we did this on purpose. We're out here at the Four Seasons landscape on purpose with this fucking dye dripping down his fucking face and fucking penguin motherfucker. So, of course, he gets the highest honor American can give somebody. Why wouldn't we do that? And this is basically his participation trophy, because remember, he lost his whole fucking career, got sued to hell and back when he went to battle for fucking Trump, tried to overthrow the government with all the fake election bullshit, and got sued by election workers who he slandered. And he was like, Trump, help me, give me some fucking money. And like Trump was like, I didn't get rich by writing a bunch of fucking checks. Bill Gates, The Simpsons. And then apparently he's like, hey, I'll just give you the Medal of Freedom instead. You can hawk that on eBay. I bet you get a couple $100 for that. And Rudy was like, fine, whatever. So disbarred, disgraced Rudy gets the highest medal in the country. So cool, whatever. It's trash. We're garbage. And speaking of garbage, he put out his plans to ethnically cleanse Gaza, which seems bad. A post-war plan for Gaza is circulating with the Trump administration, modeled on President Donald Trump's vow to take over the enclave, would turn it into a trusteeship administered by the United States, because we have the power to do that. We can just take your shit, kick you out of your land, and say, hey, we're the trustees. Trusteeship administered by the United States for at least 10 years while it is transformed into a gleaming tourism resort and high-tech manufacturing and technological hub. So we're just going to literally ethnically cleanse the people, steal their shit, build oceanfront condos on there. And we probably will bring them back, though. This is what they're really going to do, folks. They're surely going to bring them back. The 38-page prospectus seen by the Washington Post envisions at least a temporary relocation, ethnic cleansing, of the Gazans' more than 2 million population, either through what it calls voluntary departures or into restricted secure zones inside the enclave during a reconstruction. So basically, it's like the Trail of Tears. They're going to march them off on a goddamn reservation or some shit. Take their shit. But don't worry, they're going to bring them back and give them vouchers for condos or some shit. Believe me, folks, it's going to happen. So whatever. What the fuck ever. Ethnic cleansing. This country doesn't deserve to exist. Die, fucking country. Die immediately in this goddamn trash country. And can't get any more trash country than when all the pedophiles are starting to stick together. And you can't make this shit up, folks. A little on the nose for me. So you guys know that Woody Allen's a pedophile, right? Producer, writer Woody Allen. So he was dating Mia Farrow. Well, Mia Farrow had a little doll named Soon Lee. Little daughter named Soon Lee, who was 10 years old. 10 years old when her and Woody started dating each other. And her and Woody had a kid together. Woody adopted 2 of her children. They was together for like 12 years. Next thing you know, he's marrying the 10-year-old. Now, she was like 21 at the time. But talk about grooming, talking about pedophile, well-known pedophile, Woody Allen. So now Woody Allen on Bill Maher, other assumed pedophile. And he's talking about how great Trump is. During a recent appearance on Bill Maher's Club Random podcast, the 4-time Oscar winner said Trump was a pleasure to work with. Yeah, I guess you guys had so much in common, right? And when he appeared in his 1998 film, Celebrity, and that he'd be happy to work with the president again. I'm one of the few people who can say he directed Trump. I directed Trump in Celebrity, Allen recalled. He was a pleasure to work with and very good actor. So good. Great at being fake as shit. He was very polite. That's all I care about. He hit his mark, did everything correctly, had a real flair for show business. I could direct him now if he would let me direct him. That he's president, I think I could do wonders. Yeah, I don't mind working with other pedophiles, baby. As long as they don't mind working with me. Pedophiles of a feather gotta stick together. And then Trump was like, hell yeah, I love to work with this pedophile. Tweeted out, Woody Allen wants to direct Donald Trump in another movie after 1998 Celebrity. A pleasure to work with the very good actor Trump. Pleased as punch to be associated with pedophile Woody Allen. And why wouldn't he be? Why wouldn't this be our president, y'all? Yay for greatness. We are awesome. Yeah. Let's check with the economy, see how that's fucking going. Dog shit is going like dog shit, to be honest with you. Anyway, the courts already ruled the tariffs are no longer legal. They were never legal to begin with. Trump never had this power. It don't matter. They're still in place, though, because nothing makes sense. And then Trump's like, with tariffs and all of the trillions of dollars we've already taken in. So now it's trillions of dollars. Last time I checked, they were bragging it was $400 billion. Now it's trillions. And so he's literally bragging on Labor Day about taxing the laborers of America $1 trillion, because that's where we're at now at the Republican Party. They can just brag about taxing people trillions of dollars. Yay, super cool. Whatever. Nothing makes any sense. It's all topsy-turvy, upside down. And this is how it works, though, folks. The hospital sent us $30,000, a bill for our the birth of our son. We said we were not insured and we were doing self-pay. They sent us a new bill for $2,000 instead. Make it make sense. How is it not a scam? It is a scam. See, how the scam works is, so the hospital purposely charges you insane rates, and then you have to have insurance, so your insurance can negotiate these insane rates down with the hospital. And so when you get your bill back, you see all these rates that the insurance has negotiated down, and you're like, oh my God, all these insane premiums I'm paying to the insurance company are worth it because they've done a great job in getting the bill way down. It's a fucking con job, 100% a con job. They're working together to fleece you out of your fucking money. And it's not a great system, but hey, it's the system that Americans deserve. Until we actually rise up and revolt and demand better, we just gotta fucking die. And you wonder why you don't have any fucking money, folks? Because the system is specifically rigged against you. 2 former Wells Fargo executives were fined $8.5 million by the Biden administration for covering up the bank's infamous fake account scandal. That's when they were creating fake fucking accounts and making money from people off of it. Trump just slashed those fines to a paltry $150,000 after Wells Fargo gave him $1 million to his inauguration. See how this works, folks? Yes, I do. You make $15, $16 million. You pay $1 million to Donald Trump, and it's like it never fucking happened. You can just abuse people all you want to because I voted for the felon, and you did. You did. So we all get fucked in the ass, right? Nothing matters. Nobody cares. It's all great. It's all burning down around us, but you own some lefties, and that's what counts, MAGA. You did good. And then let's check with the concentration camps, because why wouldn't that be a thing? Did you guys hear about the 600 kids they tried to sneak out of the country this weekend? If not, hear it here first.
Picture this. It's the middle of a holiday weekend, the kind of time when most people are unplugged with family, not watching the news, but behind the scenes, the government was loading children, unaccompanied Guatemalan minors, onto planes. 600 of them, kids as young as 6 and 7 years old, ripped out of their beds in the middle of the night and told they are being sent back. But here's what they didn't expect. Lawyers scrambled, raced into courts on a Sunday morning and got a judge to stop it. So the planes were grounded. In one case, kids were actually taken off the plane and returned to custody. The judge made it clear you don't get to bypass law and deport kids without due process. And think about this. They tried to do it on a holiday weekend so the story wouldn't break.
Sounds about white.
Major networks might bury it, but independent creators, people like me and others on this app, are shining the light where they don't want it. 600 children, 600 lives. And without that court order, they'd already be gone. This is why we pay attention. This is why independent voices matter.
Yeah, but they're going to do it anyway, folks. They're just postponing the inevitable, right? Nothing matters anymore. Nothing really matters. Speaking of which, apparently the Department of Homeland Security and the Border Patrol are now training with mortars. Because why would they do that? Hey, you know, all those illegals fighting them with mortars, so they have to be prepared for that. It's almost like this is not for illegal aliens or immigrants at all, and this is for something else. It's almost like when they're funding the secret police now more than they fund the U.S. Marines, they have some kind of alternative purpose in mind. I don't know what that could be, but I have guesses. Yikes! And then one more on concentration camps. This is kind of behavior that Trump is encouraging, folks. These doughy-ass white men. I don't know why they think they're so badass. I know this guy's never been badass in his life, but they have to find something to feel superior about over somebody else about, because they know they're a piece of shit. They know they're the lowest of the low, bottom of the barrel. So, well, at least I'm white. And so they got to harass brown folks to feel better about themselves. Case in point, this gentleman in a restaurant. It says, I'll read you what it says. It says, this man came into my family's restaurant, broke our door, and lashed out at us after he fell from his chair. He hadn't even bought anything from us yet. We've been struggling enough as it is. Now we have to solve this too.
This place is shit in here. I almost killed myself. You're lucky I don't sue you. It's all because of my superior strength.
Yeah. I fell out of my chair and I almost killed myself. Only reason I live is because of my superior brain. I'm so smart. This guy's 1,000,000% a Trump supporter. This is how they all fucking act now. I'm the biggest genius who ever lived. Just so ridiculous.
that I survived falling off your chair.
Because of his genius.
I will kick your fucking ass.
Look at this
Come
guy.
outside.
Look at this guy. Look, Grandpa. Oh, my God. The steely-eyed missile man. Must have been every day in the gym. Grandpa gonna whoop all your asses. We're all so frightened. Dude, you gotta break a hip before you even got out the fucking door.
Déjame, no salgan. Porque dice que vente, no, mira que te
Step outside.
No le, mira, no le vente. No hagas eso. Me estoy rocking Llámale a la policía. Llámale a la policía. No le tengan miedo.
Does she work here?
No le tengan miedo a este pinche viejo.
Come on.
Llámale a la policía.
Come on.
So embarrassing, dude.
You're not.
You've never been that guy,
You're lucky I
ever.
don't hurt somebody and really hurt this place.
Please don't hurt us.
Old man.
You're an old man, yeah. A doughy old bitch.
Oh, man.
Yeah, old man?
Come on.
No.
How about if I take this chair
No.
and throw it through that glass right there? You want to see you do that? You're not worth the trouble.
Oh, good
You're
God.
not even legal. Are you legal? Are you legal?
No self-respect.
Ya, llamen de poli. Ya, que le llamen, no le tengan miedo.
Dude could beat his own dick. Hadn't seen it in 30 years.
No le tengan miedo, ese pinche viejo. Sí, pero Dani, no es miedo.
Need a magnifying glass and a pair of pliers.
No, hombre, te la pela. ¿Cuál pinche te puede demandar? No le tengas miedo. No es miedo. Porque son a babish. Son a babish.
Son of a
Estás
bitch.
poniendo mal ejemplo también. No le hace, no le hace. Él nomás les quiere asustar. No le tengan miedo.
So, Trump's America, folks, we're doing really, really great, y'all. We're doing just swell here. Whatever you got to do to feel better about yourself, Grandpa. I know life has passed you by, and your life didn't turn out as you hoped it would. So you got to try to take it out of everybody else and have delusions of grandeur that you're much better than you are. But you ain't. And this is what conservatives do, folks. Conservatism 101, take credit for shit they voted against. Now, GOP Majority Whip Representative Tom Emmer said Sunday that the Minnesota law should have prevented the suspect from purchasing a gun that allowed them to kill 2 children and wound more than a dozen other people in a shooting at the Annunciation Catholic Church. What that's all about is it's usually used by a parent or a law enforcement officer to go to the court and get an order that this individual, because of their emotional state, the mental challenges that they have, the mental illness, should not possess a firearm. Yeah, red flag law. Guess who voted against it? This motherfucker, you voted against it! So that's what they do, folks. They create the fucking problem, and then they bitch about the fucking problem because they know there's no accountability. They know that nobody who supports them actually really gives a shit. They're the fucking people of nothing, so they get away with this endlessly, the same playbook over and fucking over again. And basically, this is my timeline now. Mass shooters are 98% straight men, 58% straight white men, 0.13% trans. They're all evil. Put them in camps. We have a trans murder problem. We need to crack down and eliminate trans people. Of course, that's what they're like, folks. Sleeping on the real fucking problems. They don't actually give a shit. They have no intention of solving anything. They don't like their own kids. So I'm with them. Hey, you know your kids better than I do. If you don't like them, I don't like them. And then I told you guys in the last show that they put up that painting of Robert E. Lee, who was one of the worst slavers in our nation's history. Used to beat his slaves, his female slaves. I guess probably they were being raped and they were trying to get away. And so he would beat them. He didn't actually do it himself because he's such a piece of shit. He would actually hire people to do it so he could watch because they get off on that. And then he hired this real brutal guy to beat his slaves until they had just ribbons torn in their back. And then he would tell the guy to pour salt water into the women's wounds to torture them to make sure that they wouldn't run away. So, of course, they put a painting of this guy and his slave. They put it back up at West Point, the most famous military school on earth, because why wouldn't you do that? It's to send a direct message that white supremacy is back on the menu, baby. It never fucking left, but we pretended it was gone for a little while, but we ain't pretending no more. And this is how they sell it, folks. Even the Browns are out here. The Browns sell out the tokens like convicted felon Dinesh D'Souza. Colonel Robert E. Lee deserves no such honor. And Vanessa D'Souza says, this is very good news. Lee was America's best general. That's why Lincoln offered him a command of the Union Army. He fought in a bad cause, but only out of loyalty to his state. We can admire Lee the man and Lee the soldier without endorsing secession of the Confederacy, but that's exactly why you're putting it up there. Imagine of all the things that Americans have done. No, we put a man on the moon, right? We literally ended slavery. We could be celebrating our scientists, our teachers, literally anything else, but this is what you guys want to celebrate, and we know fucking why. And we know why you're supporting it, Dinesh D'Souza, because you're a token sellout, and this is how you make your fucking money, right? I guess you get lots of clicks and lots of views for it. You literally get presidential pardons for selling out your own people to white supremacy. I guess don't hate the player, hate the game, but it definitely is disgusting and disappointing to see in this fucking country, but not surprising. And that is my show to watch for this evening. We're rolling right through it, folks. Hey, get your super chats in if you like tonight's show. We got $60 so far. So if you like what I'm doing, reward me with your money and super chat me. And all right, let's move along, folks. Everybody loves the new Gavin Newsom section, so let's do it. Watch when he kicks the sand in that little nerd's face. I love that part.
Cry harder, bitch!
Ha right in your mouth.
Cry harder, bitch!
Cry harder, bitch! It's a real video. Haters are going to say that, say I. And first up, on tonight's Gavin Newsom section. Trolling! He doing a little bit of the trolling, folks, and I'm here for it, to be honest with you. I'm not a huge Gavin Newsom fan, to be honest with you. He is a Zionist, so fuck him. He's a Republican, okay? But at the same time, like, he's the only one really trolling Trump back, and it's definitely bothering the rightoids, the maggots, so I'm going to give him a C on this one. Anyway, breaking, Gavin Newsom is planning to start a meme coin called Trump corruption coin, and he's like, I boss, I might do that. That could work. And hey, I might buy that coin. I'm just saying, sign me up for some Trump corruption coin, or release the Epstein Files coin. One of the two. That'd be nice. And apparently, also, it's been reported that Gavin Newsom has passed the Montreal Cognitive Assessment today by reciting the words person, woman, man, camera, TV. Where are the Epstein Files? And said doctors have never seen anything like it. Oh my God, he got it all right. First try, folks. And prove he's ready for the White House. If I ever saw it. He probably, if Trump actually dies, I wouldn't be surprised to see Gavin Newsom get in there. Meanwhile, I told you guys in the last show about Super Big Brave, former Superman actor turned secret police ICE agent. This doughy old fucking boomer. Can't get any jobs in Hollywood anymore, so he's trying to cash into those ICE bucks, get his $150,000 a year and his $50,000 bonuses and his $5,000 bonuses for stripping kids away from their dads and rounding up decent human beings and shipping them off to concentration camps. Anyway, doughy loser hurt himself out on the ICE training course. Small mishap. So, yeah, he got a little bit of the business from Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom says, turns out arresting innocent Latino kids and farm workers is harder than playing Superman. Oh, snap! Shots fired. But also true, to be honest, true. Not quite as pampered as it used to be. Stupid bitch. And cancel culture, folks, they hate it, except when they love it. Gunther Eagleman, a very popular right-wing influencer, back in a couple months ago, February of this year, said cancel culture is part of the woke mind virus. And that's bad, folks. In case you're playing at home, woke mind virus, very bad. Only evil sacks of shit are into cancel culture. And yesterday, he's like, cancel Netflix, yay! Because Netflix apparently donated $2 million to back Gavin Newsom's redistricting campaign in California. I don't know if that's true or not. But of course, I've told you guys before, hypocrisy is their whole business model. Like, he literally is doing this on purpose because he knows when he does this, they're like, ha, you're a hypocrite, that's hilarious. They love it, folks. They love it when you're a piece of shit, right? It's what they get off on. That's what conservatives do. So no penalty for hypocrisy if you're conservative. Meanwhile, use this platform to tell the truth. Something the Democrats have been very bad at is their messaging, folks. First, I'll show you this video from CNN that Gavin Newsom retweeted, and then we'll read his comment.
Let me just say, this is an abject disaster. Abject disaster for the President of the United States. You mentioned it, Jessica. Look, voters on Trump and inflation. He won the 2024 election because he was more entrusted on inflation than Kamala Harris was, led by a margin of 9 points. Look at where his net approval stands today, though, on inflation. My goodness gracious. Into the gutter we go, underwater we go. He's 25 points underwater. My goodness gracious. That is where the Little Mermaid is, and he is matching the Little Mermaid. That's how far underwater he is on the issue that got him elected. He led on by 9 points on it last year, and now he's 25 points underwater. As I said, this is a complete and total disaster for the President of the United States.
So let's look ahead to 2026 when...
Yeah, total disaster. And as Gavin Newsom points out correctly, since Donald Trump took office, the consumer price index has risen by 2.7%. Prices for takeout and restaurants have surged by 3.9%. Pre-owned car prices have increased by 4.8%. Electric bills have gone up 10%. Companies from Sony to PepsiCo have announced price increases, and it's just getting started, folks. But this is all the plan. Take every penny you have, starve you, so you're under the thumb of the rich for fucking ever. You're under their boot forever. You have to beg them to keep your job. You have to suck their fucking dick just to get goddamn by. That's the plan. And hey, America voted for suicide, so die, you fucking idiots, die. What can you say? You can't help them. You can't help America, right? You can't help them. America knew what was coming, and they voted for the felon. They knew it, so, oh well, America. I'm willing to go down with you. And last one on Gavin Newsom, breaking, apparently this is true. Gavin Newsom is now the front runner for the 2028 Democratic presidential primary with 25% support, a 13-point jump since June. So he making some big leaps and bounds. His campaign push seems to be working. All this trolling, getting him attention seems to be working for him. They probably should have ran him instead of Kamala Harris. He probably would have beat Trump anyway. So he's been waiting in the wings. If Trump dies, wouldn't be surprised to see Gavin take over. If they allow elections, if they don't fucking stop it, we'll see what happens. And that is my Gavin Newsom coverage for this evening. And let's see what you guys have to say. I've been owned. We all been owned. Such ownage. Right into the fucking grave. They don't care about truth. They only care about power, fascist lie. Yeah, they only care about owning people, about hurting others. Hey, I'm with you. I never was like that. I wanted us all to thrive, but now you guys maybe hate you so much that I'm willing to die to watch you die with me. Let's all fucking die together, motherfuckers. I'll bury us, man. As long as you're in the grave with me, I'll fucking cover us in dirt and we'll all just suffocate. Let's go. And all right, along, folks, I got a religious bullshit trash world combo. I got one beyond parody, but I got a couple heartwarming heroes coming up to finish you guys off on a good note. And then we're fucking out of here. Short show tonight, as promised. But for now, it's time for religious bullshit trash world. Oh, nailed it. Perfect. And first off, folks, you're never gonna believe what happened. Michigan youth pastor. Are you guys sure? I don't believe it. A youth pastor, y'all. What is the world coming to? Michigan youth pastor faces life after a child sex conviction. A Midland County jury has found James Randolph, a former youth pastor at Living Word Church, guilty on all 6 counts of sexually abusing a girl when she was a child. The verdict came Friday afternoon after a 7-day trial and 2.5 hours of deliberation. And what's the world coming to when they finally caught the first youth pastor ever, folks? I know, no way, hard to believe. Meanwhile, at least they're finally calling out some of these televangelists, folks. This video went pretty viral, 29,000 likes, folks. And man, always money from the idiots in religion.
Why do you need a $54 million private jet?
We're not doing any kind of interviews right now. I'm in the book.
I'd just like to know why you need keep your hands off me. Why are your people touching me like this?
Because you need to wait.
Let go of me.
She's gone. Boom. I could hear her holler. And I came back and said, what'd you do with her? He said, I made her outside edition.
They love it, folks. They love being grifted, folks. Dude sitting up there conning the shit out of them, has no respect for them at all, because why the fuck would you? He knows that he's a con man. And he knows these idiots are literally laughing as he tells them to their face he's a con man. As he brags about conning them, they laugh and they cheer for him. He hates your fucking guts, and he should, right? He should hate your guts. You're literally the dumbest motherfuckers who could possibly exist.
jokester is millionaire prosperity gospel preacher Jesse Duplantis. This humble preacher is worth an estimated $50 million. He lives in a 32,000 square foot home that is completely tax exempt due to the house being owned by his own ministry, Jesse Duplantis Ministries. And due to Section 501C of the Internal Revenue Code, mega church owners have what is essentially a get-out-of-tax-free card, so people like Jesse can register all of their assets under the church's name and be completely exempt from having to pay any taxes on them. This tax exemption is what allows Jesse to afford 3 private jets. And a common theme that you see with these preachers is that they defend their private jets by saying that they need the jets because they can't preach to as many people flying commercial. But flight records show that since 2006, Duplantis has logged 19 flights to Hawaii and 15 flights to Las Vegas.
Why they got these AI pictures to make it look way better than he actually does? I don't know, Bob. I know AI. Draw that shit by your hand like I do, baby. But anyway, yeah, it's a grift. No fucking shit. But they kind of deserve it, to be honest with you. I mean, less money for their stupid fucking children, right? So you can all die. And that is, in my trash world section, let's move to the trash world section. Apparently, Russia tried to kill the president of the EU today. Hey, that's kind of wild. A plane carrying European Commissioner President Ursula von der Leyen, nailed it, was hit by GPS interference on Sunday, with Russia suspected of being behind the attack. We can confirm there was a GPS jamming, but the plane landed safe, Ariana Podesta, deputy spokesperson of the Commission, said in a statement shared with Politico. Von der Leyen is on tour visiting frontline states Latvia, Finland, Estonia, Poland, Lithuania, Bulgaria, and Romania in an effort to underscore the European Union's commitment to ramping up its defenses and security capabilities. The jet, which was chartered by European Commission for the trip, was unable to use electronic navigational aids as a result of the interference while approaching the airport at Plovdiv, Bulgaria's second largest city. So crazy as shit. I guess they were hoping that they would crash. And there's been like other instances where the airplanes, instruments like this have failed, and the pilots were able to land the plane safely, and they did crash. So I guess they were hoping they did the best they could. But better luck next time, Rudy Pooty. Not the first time he shot a plane out of the sky, though. That's kind of his MO at this point. But I'm sure Donald Trump will blame Zelensky. I can't believe Zelensky tried to knock her plane out of the sky. You know he won't hold him accountable in any way because he's a Russian agent, right? Sucks for us. And all right, folks, last chance to get a super chat in. I'm going to do one Beyond Parody and then a couple of heroes. But I only got one Beyond Parody tonight, but it's a pretty funny one, so let's do the opening to it. Beyond Parody! And folks, as someone who knows a little bit about hair powder, let me tell you, do not spray on hair unless you have hair. It only works if you have, like, I have a lot of hair to begin with, right? And I just use this hair powder just to kind of thicken my hair. It's a thickener. It's not a replacement. But you know who didn't get the memo? This motherfucker, whoever he is, this complete fucking imbecile cringe lord on Fox News did the Stephen Miller Pee Wee German thing where he decided to spray his hair on. Thought he'd get away with it. You didn't get away with it.
That's what Donald Trump did with the red hat and the MAGA slogans and all those lines. Trump was right about everything. All of this. He dominates the culture. He knows how to brand himself.
How you gonna spray on hair and still be bald?
Before we started, it took the GOP 40 years.
Looking bad, dude. Looking real bad.
Not since Ronald Reagan.
Holy God! It's like you spray painted your head with Krylon.
Gavin Newsom.
What was going through your brain? Nothing, I assume?
Not the answer. Well, this is humiliating.
Yeah, that hairspray is not the answer, dude.
This can't last for long.
Right, it's parody.
Good Lord. No self-awareness whatsoever. Cringe to the fucking roof. And that is my one and only Beyond Parody. Just shave it. Looks so much better right now. Get a hair transplant. It's not even expensive. Literally $5,000 when I got mine. It was so cheap. Wasn't even any tax. Like $5,000 even. No tax at all. Like, do it. I don't even understand what you're waiting for. Take finasteride, 1/5 of a pill. It's 1 milligram. You get 5 milligram pills and you just nibble off a little edge like a rat. And then you just get Propecia. What's the other word for it? There's another word for it. You just get it. Not Propecia. It's, I don't know. The hair drops. The hair drops from fucking Amazon. That's all it fucking takes, folks. So simple. And all right, we're along, folks. Last week, get super chats in. I finish you guys off with a few heartwarming shit. Got some good heroes for you guys tonight. Minoxidil! That's what I think of. Minoxidil! Thank you for being my backup brain. We could be heroes! Minoxidil words! Finasteride, minoxidil, motherfuckers, they work together. They work real good. Now, finasteride, it helps to stop your hair from falling out. And then minoxidil helps to thicken up the hair that doesn't fucking fall out. That shit works, and you can get your finasteride from Mexico. Don't have to have a prescription or nothing if you know where to fucking look. That's what I do, baby. And first up, on tonight's heroes, Marlon Wayans, who has a trans son, seems like a really good dude. Slapping back at Snoop Dogg. Remember, Snoop Dogg was like, 3 years ago, I had to take my grandson to a movie that had a gay couple in it for 2 seconds. And shut the fuck up, Snoop. Anyway, Marlon Wayans on the Snoop Dogg homophobic comments on children's films. I'm tired of defending this N-word. I defended him on his criminal shit, the Gayle King situation, and I took heat for defending him online when he performed for Trump. But this crosses the line. Sooner or later, you just realize someone has issues. There ain't no Hollywood agenda to turn kids gay. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Disney characters lie, steal, cheat, kill, poison, and everything, and don't nobody say it's an agenda to turn their kids into a piece of shit. I watched Snow White when I was a kid. I ain't gave a bitch a poison apple yet. But as soon as a gay character pops up, it's an agenda. The agenda is to make your kids empathetic, not gay. White people acted the same way when black people started being seen on TV. Oh, snap! I don't know if this is a real quote or not, but I'm going to pretend it is because I want to. And you get his ass, Marlon Wayans. And then, another good one, folks, another heartwarming one. Apparently this kid, this kind stranger, saw a disabled child in a wheelchair at the ice rink and was like, I got you. Made this kid's day. Woo, look at that. The kid never had more fun. Looks dangerous, man. I'd have turned that kid over, been crippled, sliding all over the place. It'd have been terrible, but I'm glad this guy knows how to skate. So you go, boy. Be wheelchair brains everywhere if it was me. But one more, folks. Finish you guys off on this one. And hero shit. That's what hero shit's all about, folks. Parker was shot in the head and had her skull shattered, but she's still out protesting for Palestine. She's still out trying to save the children, y'all. She's still protesting the evil, evil terrorist country of Israel.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Parker.
Parker? Where are you from, Parker?
I'm from here in LA.
Okay. Yo, Parker, I heard you were shot.
Yeah, I was shot with a flashbang, one of the 40mm aerial flashbang rounds on June 8th at the immigration protest. Right over there, right at that red building.
Okay. Yo, and did you just get out the hospital or something?
Yeah, I got out of the hospital recently. This kind fellow protester here just drove me to the ER, and I got there and they told me my skull was broken and I had bleeding in my brain, and then I got a blood clot in my brain. And I had to be in the hospital for a few weeks. I got out not too long ago. Luckily, I'm okay, but it was horrible.
I'm sorry to hear that. I can't even imagine what that's like.
Thank you.
But can I ask you, why are you here protesting still?
I mean, there's a complete fascist takeover of the government right now, and if there's not any sort of actual dissent like you can see here, and if there's not actual coverage, I mean, I was there trying to cover it as well. If it's not being seen and if it's not being heard, there's nothing that's going to change.
What is the biggest change you want to see in LA?
The biggest change I want to see in LA, I mean, first I want people to stop being kidnapped and taken from their homes. I want a better standard of living.
All right, I guess I'm back. That sucks. So I read all the super chats. Maybe I don't know what happened. It looks like something stopped streaming. I don't know what happened. Weird. I read all the super chats and I did the So I'm going to do the Super Chats again. Let's do the Super Chats again. Fuck it, we'll do it live. We'll redo the fucking Super Chats. Let me load them back up again. I did every one of this, and we had a sing-along at the end. We had a whole conversation between me and myself and I. PayPal.com. All right, that's all I'm saying, folks. If you're watching the replay, you can click on the QR code. Yeah, got to bring the cat back. We brought out Luigi for you guys. I did the whole thing about Luigi. I know I did this. I did the whole thing. Yeah, let's do it again. Yeah, the QR code, you click on it, aim your camera at it, open up a link. It'll go to my PayPal. A great way to support the show. If you guys want to support the show, I would appreciate it. And chip in. PayPal takes less, so I appreciate it. We're going to read all the PayPals in a minute. And also, click on the description of the video. Boom. And go join my Patreon. If you're watching the video right now, click on the More button. It'll pop down. The very first link takes you to my Patreon account. It pops up. Please consider becoming a member of my Patreon account. Basically, how it works is I'm a digital busker. You know what that is? You know those annoying guys on the street corner who like play instruments, or they're like mimes or like living statues, and you're like, hey, that's cool. I'm going to give that guy a couple bucks for entertaining me. That's what I do, baby. I don't allow no ads on my show. I don't take no dark money. I don't have no sponsors. I'm a 100% user supported. So if you like what I do, please support the show. And also, like, I rescue cats and shit as a bonus, so help me out if you can. I would appreciate it. Please sign up on my Patreon, chip in a couple bucks, and thank you in advance. And all right, let's read the Super Chats and the PayPals. Boom, Super Chats are open. If you want to click on this, and PayPals are open rather, if you want to click on that thing. Lil Mimi got $20. Thank you, Lil Mimi. You fucking rock. I gave you all kinds of compliments earlier. You didn't hear it, but I did. Appreciate you, Lil Mimi. Grumpy Queer. Glad I got notified. Me too. Thanks for having me, Grumpy. Good to see you tonight. And Peanut Butter Lover Motherfucker upgraded to a PTL Hero and gave me $10. That's the way to do it. That's a hero shit. PTL Heroes is the upgrade to the Dust Buddy, so you're better than everybody else now. Darnez! And so the end is near, so I face the final curtain. I hope you're talking about Donald Trump. Thank you, Darnez. Comrade, $20. Monday night Dusty Stream. Let's go. Yeah, I almost got fucked up. I didn't even notice it. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Thank you, Comrade. Very generous. You rock. Looks like McDonald's and Diet Coke is finally catching up to the Orange Gove. Yeah, you know he's not going to change his diet. Fuck, I wasn't even feeling bad, and I changed my fucking diet. I started eating vegetarian and shit. Been doing good on my diet too, folks. Been sticking in there. Had me another keto burrito today. I'm all fucking over it. So much fruit. But I feel great. Thank you, Comrade and Darnez and Peanut Butter Motherfucker. Tristan Canadi, $5. Looks like we already read it. And Swagger Cat, $50. I was going to save this purchase, so corruption coin. For some corruption coin, but decided to spend it here instead. Hey, way better expenditure of money. I'm going to buy the cat some cat treats in your honor, Swagger Cat. And as always, scritches to you and yours. I love you, Swagger Cat. Thank you. Jesse Hart, making Monday a little better. Hey, hearts to you, Jesse Hart. I love you. Very generous, and I appreciate you. You fucking rock. And Carrie to win. Woo! In honor of labor, you do. LOL hard. Hearts to you, Carrie to win. Everybody immediately start kissing Carrie to win's ass. If you love me, pass it on to Carrie to win. Tonight, Superchats, Howie, Joe the World. Very, very generous. Appreciate you, Carrie to win. Thank you very much. Agent Orange, don't forget to check your PayPal. I already did it. I'm going to read it again, though. I'm all over it. Thank you, Agent Orange. Cole James, Cole. Great job, Dusty. Great job to you, Cole James. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in tonight. BBC, sorry that I missed the show. No forgiveness. No, it's BBC. Total forgiveness. Dan Browdy has him in the headlock. Rub it in, BBC. Love you all. I'll do better. Hey, you're paid up forever as far as I'm concerned, but I'm still going to take it. Thank you, BBC. Appreciate you. And hello, Mr. Anderson. Fuck yeah. Let me see Mr. Anderson. 5 tickets. Some of you lucky motherfuckers out there. Working on you guys after party. Tune in probably Wednesday and give Mr. Anderson some love if you got one. And Jeremy Cagle, $2, 2 and 2. Good to see you, Jeremy Cagle. Appreciate you. And like I said, you guys can click on the QR code, point your cameras at it, and it will go to my Patreon, which is, for some reason, it's still called Tales of Woke. I don't know why, but I'm sticking with that for now. Haven't changed it yet. I'm trying to load up PayPal. Come on, PayPal. You can do it. You can do it, PayPal. View more. Yes. View more, please. All right. No, that's not the fucking... God damn it. Come on, PayPal. Shit. Got a bunch of good PayPals here. I want to show you guys if it will fucking work right. Here, view activity. There we go. I got a big one from Jamie. Jamie Nelson gave me $100. Fuck yeah, Jamie. Jamie says, hopefully this helps with you making your butt tonight. I guess you meant nut, and it did. You helped make my nut. Woohoo! Just for you, Jamie. I appreciate you. You fucking rock. Kevin Lewis Caso sent me $20. Fuck yeah, Kevin. You rock. Appreciate you. E.S. McCaig Scott sent me $27. Thank you, E.S. McCaig Scott. You are amazing. Love you. Janelle Feisen gave me $12. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you. John Hopkins, love your hospitals, gave me $13. Appreciate you. Transit and Coach Park gave me like $17. You fucking rock. And I think that's all of them, folks. Appreciate you, Jamie Nelson, Kevin, E.S. McCraig, John Hobbs, all of y'all. Really appreciate you. Very generous tonight. And, folks, I'll probably be back Wednesday. We'll see if anything happens to do a show tomorrow. If so, I'll come back. If not, I won't be back until the Wednesday show probably. So, but if Trump dies, I'll definitely be back tomorrow. So tune in anyway, just in fucking case. I'll see you guys soon. I love the show, you guys. Thanks for joining me. You guys have a good Labor Day. Good night, everybody. Mwah. Oh, I forgot to. Now I'm going to play the Brainworks. I got to redo everything I already did. Now we're going to play Brainworks and Billionaires again, and I'm going to show you guys Luigi. Yeah, boom. So as I was saying before, this is our little Walmart rescue. We thought this cute motherfucker was a boy, and so we named it the sexiest motherfucker we know, Murder Bay, Luigi Mangione. But it turns out, no, vagina. Oh, I didn't mean to touch it. Vagina, sorry. I didn't mean to sexually harass you, cat. Anyway, it's a girl, cute little girl, Miss Luigi. So thank you, everybody that donates to the show and supports us. You allow us to rescue cats and stuff, and it means a lot. I appreciate you guys.
Brainworms and billionaires.
Brainworms and billionaires running the chain. Don't have some nonsense, they calling my name. Don't need the giants, don't need repair. Just give me them brainworms and billionaires. All right. Brainworms and billionaires, that's it. See you guys Wednesday. Good night.
Now ain't that sad? Ain't got the brains, but I got some prayers and a whole lot of brainworms and billionaires. Even bigger, more rowdy, bar anthem vibes. Brainworms and billionaires holding the keys. America's run by conspiracies. Who needs the truth? Who even cares? Just give me them brainworms and billionaires. Now Trump's still preaching, calling me mad. Said I'm too crazy, well ain't that sad. He's got his merch, I got my stairs. We both got brainworms and billionaires. Brainworms and billionaires running the show. Don't get selected while smoking.
Thank you, Rocket. I appreciate you. No problem, Rocket. You're good. I made this before he's even confirmed. Dusty does it again. Good night. Oops, wrong button. You didn't see that.
Warning.
Don't you play another song.
The stunts in this movie. Hey, shut the fuck up.